Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as the partly charred painting. Interrupted in his search by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer was willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Trevor, if I was on my own, how did you know Let's Team Up would work? Are you looking ahead? I hope the game isn't entirely linear. Like, go here and do this, like a CSI investigation game. I mean, it's alright if it is. I still like the Cthulhu mythos. Interesting. Oh, gotcha.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's
Gotcha.
why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins
Oh, he's a
family as far back
Winchester.
as I
Of
can
course he'd be a
remember.
Winchester.
Charles was like a son to him.
And of course he sulks,
Day of the fire,
whines.
he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboard,
Could he be a problem?
strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
Yep.
A sad old man
Exactly.
doesn't worry me.
If you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go.
If he's a Winchester, all he's gonna do is like, we can't lie to each other. I'm not gonna apologize for saving you.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundation...
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' death.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Oh yeah. 3 years. We're family. Through tears, yes. We are family. Yeah, sure. You
Why
can
not?
help me.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Anything around? Anything around? Nope, just invisible walls. What's that building? That's not the mansion? Or he's gonna go tell Silas, okay. Sam? Sam?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkin's grave are fresh. Charles Hawkin's grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it
This will
was
give you a good
Charles
idea
Hawkins'
when you
wish.
start playing
Strange
Cthulhu
idea.
with us probably this weekend,
Imagine
Abby.
Webster wasn't
Like
too pleased.
what
Mrs. Hawkins'
what it looks
father?
like. This is, you know,
Said that he
the
feels-
atmosphere.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect
Poor
to set
kid.
foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual
Poor
would
kid.
find this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing.
This guy's just talking to himself over
let
here.
alone allowing it. Even that brawn thing.
Where'd he go? Yeah, so this is pretty much what it always looked like. It'll always be dark and grainy like this. Oh, hello.
This entrance is still in use. Whoa! Whoa!
Silas, where's the cop?
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! Ah. You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You
Oh, that
stay
was a
here
timed
to
answer.
honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you
Oh,
barricaded
what
the
it would
entrance.
look like with me on screen.
That's
Okay,
right.
I'm sorry, Abby.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
I said I'd really...
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
What now?
Oh. Thanks, cop, for...
Pierce, shall we enter?
What now?
I could turn off the light, but then it's, you know, then you can't see me. So... I said if I had a green screen, it would cut out all that background and it would just be me.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
These chapters are really short. I really want to start getting into the Cthulhu mythos. I mean, obviously that'll start happening further into the game. I mean, it's just like the RPG. You don't start off just seeing all kinds of crazy shit. You just get little tastes of it. Like, I already had the one, like in the water where the octopus squid thing attacked me. But so far it's kind of like a CSI game, where you just kind of walk around, look at stuff, and then just click on the investigation icons. Which it is an investigation game, so I don't know what I was expecting. I kind of expected something a little more like BioShock, I guess. I'm not saying it's bad. We're not even into the game yet, so... Oh, shit, Enter Madness. I keep waiting for it to auto-load.
I know the place. Who left this light on?
Who indeed? Oh, they got that crazy whale oil, too.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Can we
What
light
does
these
this
candles?
tell me? What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
That's it?
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Gotta go in order.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Because he probably called her
Something
fat.
happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
I want to learn.
Cyrus
Give me
managed to
more
bring the
books.
Fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkin some kind of explorer?
What was he looking for? Mummy gold? Duh. What kind of investigator are you? Don't you know anything?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Too much trouble. How can I possibly walk over this bookshelf?
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Ooh, got some spot hiddens.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
You're asking a lot of good questions.
They had a fight. Why?
How do you know you had... That's just a lamp.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
I got all the, I don't see anything else. Do you guys? Think we can exit this? Got the drinking, got the painting, got the secret. They were fighting. We know when the fire was. And she lost her shoe. Seems pretty clean cut to me. Nope, apparently not. Apparently I didn't find everything because it's not letting me exit Super Saiyan mode. What else is there? And they're not really here. Trevor, what am I missing? Oh, probably bodies. I should be looking on the floor. Like where their bodies ended up. Like that little kid's. Or not. What am I missing? That's what I did. I hit well, maybe I can go into a different room. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Did someone escape the fire?
See, now I can leave. All right.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Dude was on fire, of course. What? Hold the phone?
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I could be an asshole. But no, let's try to be nice to the cop.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
There's only one way to be sure. We have to go into another room.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Books to read, please? Nope. All these books and I can't learn a damn thing from them? That looks like a clue. But it's not.
This door is locked.
Oh, there's a rat. There's a book. History of medicine. Alright. This collection of 18th century, actually, it only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does. Alright. I will look at my character sheet. I will look at my character sheet. Look at that, up to 16. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I got character points. Okay, so probably spot hidden and investigation needs to go up. Psychology's been helping me. Oh, I should have upped these higher. Because they require... Lame. Spy hidden or investigation? What do you guys think? Or eloquence up to 30. Or psychology up to 30, 40. What do you guys think? Which one of these 5 should get it? Investigate? Alright. Investigate it is. And validate. Cool.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Given the blood, like people when they bleed into bandages bleed in a unique way, like a fingerprint. This guy's investigative skills are impressive. That 50% is no
The
joke.
lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Oh, what would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Okay, he's over there. Should we go upstairs?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
Yeah, no shit, you shouldn't. Oh. Can't move that now. Oh, invisible wall. Okay. Oh, look at all these library books. Get out of my face. Actually, I probably should talk to him. It might open up things that aren't. Copy of
Moby Dick.
Melville.
Melville's
expression
classic.
For a family of ship owners.
The epic battle between man and whale.
Did it give me anything?
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
I don't care about Ahab. I want my skills to go up. That's all I care about.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Okay, I guess that.
What do you know about Charles Hawkin's activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
That looks disturbing.
What do you know about Charles
Oh,
Hawkins'
shit.
activities?
Well,
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Okay, now I can look around. I see. Other than me stealing Moby Dick.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Pricing very detailed trees on the particular of the human body compared to the animal world. Alright, more medicine. Thank you very much. I love learning about medicine. Strange glowy lamps. That's always good. Should I be entering Super Saiyan detective mode? It's not telling me
Darkwater
to.
history. This place was settled back in 1692.
Right, yeah. Don't take Frankenstein. Don't take the
Two
original.
families that seceded
Moby
from the
Dick,
New
yeah, you
England
can steal that.
colonies.
Huh.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Oh, going insane. That's what happens when you start looking at paintings.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
I'll take that, thank you. Yep. Oh. Thank you. I found a crowbar. It's like, that could be in a house. That literally could be in a house.
A crowbar could prove useful.
This ladder could prove useful. Probably carry that around too. It looks like almost like the painting from Ghostbusters 2. Not really, but still.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Oh, there's more stuff. Or am I allowed to go to the other rooms now? I'm obviously missing a clue somewhere.
A book on the first inhabitants of the
I
island.
already checked that.
It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Oh, there's a room. No. Yeah, this takes me back to the main room.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
See, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. Dr. Brad Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Anton Wellard. Alright, Mr. Wellard. I'll remember that. Oh, okay, this room had an invisible wall on it. Of course it did. When those flashes of lightning occur, is there like weird stuff? It kind of looks like there's weird stuff. Oh, yeah, there's the invisible wall. Gotcha. Yep. It looked like there was like some dude's face or something like that. I don't know if I'm actually just seeing shit or if that actually occurred. I couldn't possibly move this door to investigate in here. There's no way.
Locked.
There was only a way to... like, pry open a door. If I only had some sort of tool that could be used.
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Guess I'll take that too. I'm getting so much classic
Sleeping
literature.
pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
What the hell was wrong with this family?
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Can I take that? Nope. It doesn't have to deal with the deep water, so no, can't take that. Can't help you. Close you.
What will her room reveal about her?
Search the room first. Revealed that she changed back here.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
75 milligrams of amobarbital sodium to be taken every 4 to 6. Anybody know what that drug does? If attacks become too violent, add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication, aka drink lots of alcohol.
Such an excessive dose. Either this man is a charlatan, or Sarah's condition is unlike anything I've ever seen. Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
I'll take those. Thank you. When you always check the clothing drawer. Hello. A gallery of horrors and anatomical studies. Do they represent haunts in the night? Alright, got some occultism. Thank you. Alright, let's pick the lock.
Perfect.
Yeah, it would really suck to have low investigate and miss. Oh my goodness. What the hell do we got going on in here? Look at this. Look at this. A devil's trap. It's not really a devil's trap.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
The ceremonial circle. No, there we go.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Whoa, she's making some cash back in those days. $230, $170, $200, $350. That was just in January through April. I mean, guess this was a big house, but it's a sedative, okay. But holy shit. $410?
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders.
But still, that's some money back then. That would be, I don't know, like for a fact. Why don't someone Google that? Like 1920s, $450 conversion into today. I bet you it's probably a couple $1,000. Now watch, it's probably like 450. I'm like, oh. These are some weird ass sculptures she's making. No, that's normal.
Locked.
You got a crowbar. Use it. Pick
Locked.
the lock. I wonder if I'd be able to pick the lock if I had a higher investigation, or if it's one of those stupid.
Bradley? Is that you?
Yeah, Bradley, is that you? Uh-oh. There's a thing. Did I miss that last time, or is that new? Oh. Ah! Okay, yep, couple $1,000. So that one was $400. So that was an $8,000 painting. $8,000 painting. Wait. Did I just make a big circle? Is that all I did? Oh, You could use that key if you didn't have lock picking. I see what I did. It does make a big circle. Got it. The scratches keep going up.
Is anyone there?
What? Strength check.
You! Stop!
Jesus Christ, you jump like a girl. No offense, Abby.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
Bradley, you are worthless.
I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
Oh, okay. Nice.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? It looks like an old Seaway map.
Wait. You always gotta check the back of these things. I'm supposed to be trying to find this guy. This guy is
You
about
really
I
think
want to
the
investigate.
fugitives came in here?
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Well done, Pierce.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Probably nothing.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, I see why. Okay. See why you have to...
Seems like this came from a log.
Your lamp can eventually run out of... Oh, what would I have had to do, Trevor? May God be merciful. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without a trace, but these carcasses we can no longer ignore and their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton it was a bad omen. He does not care. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beast, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in loneliness of the hold I'm scared. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seemed to be beyond anything known to man. It sounds out infernal songs. Hamilton wants it. I think Hamilton's been on sea a little too long. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we will have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater, we have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. The Cilia and Hamilton are only memories.
There must be a link with the Sea Wing.
Ah, there we go.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Sarah's in good health. The coordinates they caught the huge whale located them on the globe, and it will move, opening the door. Oh, wow, see, that would have been cool, but then I'm just like, fuck that. That's a pretty cool, you know, way to open up a secret passage.